Good morning, my friends. Welcome. I'm here today to just explore a little bit of everyday joy in the little things of life. And I'd love to share that with you too. If you feel like you need to step into just the joy of what is available in my moment right now, the joy of what does it mean to be in my spirit one with Christ? What does it mean to be living in the beyond all we can ask or imagine when we've got a lockdown or a very limited experience of what's going to be happening compared to what we expected. My name is Cara Presley, and I've written a book, Loved, and it's about coming into the place of complete abandon to the love of God. It's about coming, it's about being accepted. It's about coming from a place of less than, a place of shame and insecurity, and stepping into the confidence of being who God created us to be. Who is that? Well, it certainly is loved. And being loved changes everything. It changes our attitude. It changes our perspective. And when we change our perspective, everything shifts. I've noticed that inside of me is it can be completely different temperature than what's happening around me. And I know that, you and I, we can be responsible for what happens inside of us. We're responsible for our emotions. Things can happen that influence them, that impact them, that take them for massive rides. But at the end of the day, do we want to stay there? What can we do to come into the place of peace? How can we enjoy our life again? These are the questions I have, and these are the things I want to explore with you. I feel that sometimes I have these beautiful and wonderful times with God, and I thought, I wonder if I can share those with you. I wonder if I can do this with other people who are on the same journey, who want to come to that place of peace and abundance and that the life to the full on the inside. To feel like where we can be peaceful in the midst of chaos. So I believe that. I believe that's true. I've experienced that in my life. Sometimes it's a lot of a bit battling to get there, but hey, it's worth it. A life is long, and we don't want to be continuing decade after decade, or year after year, or even month after month in misery or in tension and anxiety when we don't have to be. So who is Christ? Who is Jesus? And what has he done for us? I thought, why don't we start in one of my favorite books, which is Colossians. And I would just love to share this piece by piece with you, a little bit each day. And I'll show up, in the week, 4 to 5 times a week, and we can explore this together. Starting in Colossians, verse 1, I have my coffee. Be comfortable. I have my doggie. You don't know if you can see her, but she's quite cute and soft and fluffy. And her name is Simba. And I have my mug that's orange. I say these things because these are important. I have my pillow. It's amazing how the small things can impact us, especially when we focus on them and we're thankful for them. So I like my coffee with milk, strong coffee with lots of milk. So it's still nice and bitter but delicious. How about you? All right, it says here in Colossians, the subtitle is Heaven's Hope. My name is Paul, and I have been chosen, it says. I've been chosen by Jesus Christ to be his apostle. And as I was thinking about that just a few minutes ago, I thought, chosen. I know it talks about chosen quite a few places. So I simply flipped to Where was it? That's my husband's phone. I went to a Titus, and it says right here, I'm writing you to further the faith of God's chosen ones. And so, we're all chosen. If you're wondering if you're chosen or not, you're definitely chosen. We are his chosen ones. Everyone. God chooses us. He wants us to come into his love. That's why he sent his own. Obviously, that's why he sent Jesus, so that you could be chosen. And when you're chosen, that comes with it so much feelings of being special, of being, picked out of the crowd, of being, even if we're all chosen, it doesn't matter. Like, you are chosen. You're his favorite. And there's a place of feeling special, knowing that we're special, and nothing can touch it. Nothing can touch that. If I sit here right now and I think, Father, you chose me, that all by itself releases any kind of tension I might be carrying. So I want to speak that over you right now. Child of God, you are chosen. You are chosen by the Father. And because you are chosen, you're honored, you're favored, you're uniquely irreplaceable and adored. And no one can take that away from you. It's irrelevant to how your life has gone so far. You're simply chosen, period. And so I just come right now and I push back anything that resists that feeling of being chosen. Any kind of hindrances that you have, any feelings of unworthiness, of but this and but that, but I've done this or I've done that, or I haven't done this or I haven't done that, or but this, but that, or protests. Let's just push those aside for a little while. There'll be time for them. But right now, I just speak over you that you are chosen and you're highly favored. Because once that comes into play, all the other aspects of our emotions and our thinking can kind of gather around that truth. So, it says here that you're chosen. All right, let's continue. By the calling and destined purpose of God. So continuing on that same theme, that you've got a calling and a destined purpose. I want to know my purpose. Do you? I want to know my calling. What I've learned about this so far, if I look back over my life, when have I felt like I was just flowing in the purposes of God? Like, when have I felt like the anointed calling of God is on me right now? And how did I get there? And I noticed that before I got there, there was usually a battle for faith. There was a battle for faith. There was a massive battle. One time I wanted to teach in a Christian school, and amazingly, I was offered to be the principal and the teacher of a brand new Christian school that they were opening, and now, starting things like pioneering something. Well, that is just over the top exciting for me. And so my husband, when he heard this offer, I was flowing in excitement, but he was like, oh, no, we don't. There's no way that you're going to be taking that job. Absolutely not. Never. And I was crushed on the inside, but I went to God and I went, but this is my dream. This is what you planted inside of me. I need you to come through for me. Because, in those days, I didn't necessarily have all the confidence I needed to stand up to him. I mean, I did stand up to him, but he was like strong. And I went to God and I said, you got to do this for me. You've got to do this for me. And so the next time we had to go around, my husband and I told him all the reasons why. He told me all his reasons why, and they were valid reasons. He's a good guy. He's passed, he's in heaven now, but his reasons were practical. He was protecting our finances, our future, our pensions, and he was also standing up for principles in the public school system that the private system, he felt, they couldn't go together. But anyways, Father told me, your faith will be rewarded. I just stood my ground. My husband did his thing, and I went to the Father, and it was emotional. I was in tears, and I thought, oh no, it's going to be stolen from me in my dream. But I just opened the Bible, just flipped it randomly one day. I was walking down the stairs, and it's like, oh, your faith will be rewarded. Wow. And sure enough, things happened in the next few weeks, probably weeks. And my husband said to me, yeah, you've got to take this job. And his job suddenly became unstable for a period of time. And he says, no, you got to take it. We need this job. So anyways, what a victory that was. So standing in faith, I guess I want to say this for our calling and our destiny. Battling in faith, not, I didn't take a club and whack things over my husband's head, but I just simply stood firm. And I believed God would come through, because I didn't know the answer to all my husband's good questions. They were valid, I saw that, but I just simply had a dream. So if you have a dream in your heart, you might see, I don't know, are you in the flow in the opportunity right now in this strange beginning of 2021? Or are you in the place where it feels like there is no opportunity? I know there's both going on right now. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters, but the dream in your heart matters. And the opportunity that He might bring towards you, pray for something. I actually prayed, Father, enlarge my territory before that happened. Let your hand be with me. So I want to pray that for you. Father, would you enlarge our territories? Let your hand be with us. Let your will be accomplished in our lives today. We want to know our purpose. We want to know our destiny and our calling. We want to see your miraculous provision come through for us. And we don't want to be striving and straining in self-effort. That's not the Christian life. We want to be trusting you with abandon. Let our faith arise. Father, from heaven, let faith come and fill us with just hope again, a fresh hope for today, a fresh hope for the conversation we're going to be having soon, a fresh hope that we'll encounter someone today and have a meaningful connection, a fresh hope that we'll be making new friends and having fun in our lives. We want to know, what is the joy set out for us today? Is my joy my delicious coffee with my orange fun-colored mug? I only have joy in that if I know that I'm loved and I'm chosen, and I can relax, and then I'm like, oh, that opens up something in me. And I think, okay, I can find joy in this. I can find joy in the beautiful sunshiny day today. And I can find joy in my dog, of course. So I pray that you can find your joy, that it'll be a delightful day for you today. Much love to you. Be blessed. We barely got a glimpse into our Colossians, but there is so much more. It's incredible what's in here. Jewels like that changed my life. And I pray they change yours too. Have a good day. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time.